Same pattern, same scenario, and this falling wedges, they are very, very powerful stuff because the trend looks bearish, and then when they start to break, in the next few weeks or months, we can see that high back up there. Hi everyone and welcome back to another trading day. It's Thursday, 12 September 2024. Today I will be trading long on the US dollar, the CAD and the yen, short on the Aussie, the pound and the New Zealand. Let's kick off with the dollar index. Dollar index after the surprising figure on the CPI, the core CPI yesterday in the US, expecting 0.2, got 0.3, which is not good news for inflation, which is not good news for interest drops. But we will see what happens. Market dollar strength came out of that. After the dollar dropped like a rock, on that news it just reversed. That was a big surprise for the market. And it's absolutely a biggie because that will determine, will they cut 0.25%, maybe 0.5%? Will they even cut at all next week? Still believe they will cut, but I'm not a fundamental analyst. But dollar strength coming back on that CPI figure, that is a bit worrisome for a lot of things, but I'm not going to go into that. So we see a big high wave candle yesterday, absolute big one. High wave candle shows you that the market doesn't know where it wants to go, or there was a shock in the market. You can clearly see that. Ultimately, we saw a long lower shadow, market rejecting the lows. End of story, showing, pointing towards a dollar bullish on the short term. On the medium, long term and short term, guys, I'm still fine being bearish on the dollar over the longer term, but on my intraday charts, 4 hours, 1 hour, 15 minutes, whatever you trade less than daily charts, definitely needs to be dollar strong. Okay, we need to be dollar long. So that's why I will try dollar long, but my long-term view is still bearish, and it will stay bearish until my lines cross or this one changes color. Then I will start to slowly fade out of that. But I will trade still on dollar strength charts. No problem at all, because my indicator tells me to do that on the intraday charts. So gold, a little bit all over the place. Also on the news yesterday, don't know where they want to go. Do we want to make a new all-time high? Don't we want to make a new all-time high? Do we want to come back and retest? Do we want to fade? Gold tough on a strong dollar. Gold won't easily rally on a strong dollar. It happens from time to time, but I highly doubt if it's going to happen. We need a catalyst to break this sideways move, and the catalyst will be dollar weakness. And with a higher CPI figure, I highly doubt if gold is going to fly now. But hopefully I'm wrong. I've got the positions. I don't need to be right or wrong on my analysis there. I've got the positions. I've got my stops in the market. So yeah, let's hope there for the best. On the 4-hour charts, what I'm seeing here is a bit of a consolidation coming in. So that line, that breakout, that would still be okay on the breakout. I won't do a big position. I will do just a break as it breaks to a new all-time high. Maybe just 0.5% of my portfolio, although I highly doubt that that will happen today, unless we can get some bearish news. We got PPI figures today, and then next week we've got retail sales, we've got Wednesday interest rate announcements. So I think the market's going to go into a wait and see scenario. We will see what happens with the PPI this afternoon. But on gold, I'm happy with my end of day positions, and I'm sitting tight with that. Bitcoin seeing a little bit of a bounce on the long lower shadow there yesterday. We see this all over the place in the cryptocurrencies. So there's some life coming, which is quite surprising on the strong dollar. But all right, we got Bitcoin giving us a long lower shadow. Most of the cryptocurrencies gave that. Not that I'm ready to buy, although I've got two altcoins which caught my eye earlier this morning. If you go to Dogecoin, now I like this pattern a lot. Dogecoin can do a big thing here, and also Polkadot. Same pattern, same scenario, and this falling wedges, they are very, very powerful stuff because the trend looks bearish, and then when they start to break, that in the next few weeks or months we can see that high back up there. So that can take Dogecoin from about 10 cents back up to 22 cents, which is more than 100% gain in the next month or 2 or 3. I'm not saying this will happen overnight. And then Polkadot also can take it from about $4 to about $12 up on that minimum target objective. So if you look at this Dogecoin here, falling trend line tested 1, 2, 3, 4 times on the 5th one. Trend wants to change now. So wait patiently for a break, a good strong break. I can see already the long lower shadow together with the rest of the markets. The breakout there would be good. And I would, as a short-term trader, I would have a stop loss down here. The risk on this one here would be from 10 cents to 8 cents. So that's about a 2 cent risk here for a potential, let's say you get in there at 10, for a potential 12-cent move. So that's a good risk reward of 1 to 5, 1 to 6. Right, that's what I'm after. If I go to Polkadot, also any entry here, stop loss would be down here. So that gives you an entry, let's say $4.50, and you got about a $3. So you got about a $1 risk for a nice, well, let's call it a $7 gain. So it's a very nice risk reward on these things. So if we can take that to, let's say, $12, it's an $8 gain for a $1 risk, 1 to 8 risk reward. I love that. Those are two cryptocurrencies that caught my eye this morning. Nice patterns, technically very, very good. So let's see, I will keep an eye on them for the next few mornings. Before we continue, thank you for today's sponsor again, Incasu. When your business needs a reporting platform to improve the quality and speed of making decisions, consider Insight BI, a seamless add-on for reporting and business intelligence. Insight BI is an all-in-one, cloud-based 24/7 reporting solution. For more info, check out the link in the description. Then moving on to currencies, the euro yen, we're watching this line, euro neutral zone, not after that, but after the yen long. The yen long, if I can take a short here, I'll get the yen long. Euro quite neutral, but it's testing the level now at structure, 61%. If this gives a strong reversal here, then I will definitely look for some shorts here. Pound yen also testing the levels now. Don't get fooled. They test these levels and they can turn around in any minute. So if I look at the pound is in the red zone, yen green zone, yet I want both. I want to be short pound, long yen, and that will give me if I go short here. So I'm testing that we are at structure. So this is time to watch this chart for potential setups. Most likely today, if it cuts through, step aside and do nothing. Then on the New Zealand yen, also testing the level. And you can see New Zealand red zone, yen green zone. Yen has got all the sparkle, New Zealand bottom of the pile. So I would like to see this maybe on a small body here, and then a long black closing back below the 61. In any language, I need a long black candle closing below that 61% FIB level. I don't want them to close above the structure. I want them to close below the structure. That will result in a candle reversal, and then I will definitely sell short. Then on the New Zealand US, yesterday on my mentoring group also we took the little hammer candle or the shooting star candle. We got the short thing. There was a bit of a target hit there. If you take the last directional swing there, let me just draw it in from there to there. A little bit of a T1 here at 1.27, and then pulled stop loss to entry, and that got it. Right, so not a glorious trade, but nonetheless a little bit of profits. I took a little bit of a half position there. If you took a full position, fine, but you should have here at 1 to 1.5 take off something at the target. But unfortunately didn't get the full target. Now testing yet again. You can see here we're at that level. I'm going to redraw my Fibonacci level. I delete it. We are testing now the 61% level yet again. So this very candle in 1.5 hours from recording this, if this closes below the halfway mark of that black candle, of that white candle there, so I need it to close below the halfway mark, that will make this a dark cloud cover. So with the New Zealand bottom of the pile, dollar in the green zone, I definitely want to be short here. I just need a confirmation from the bears proving themselves, and this is one of those to watch. So it seems like we're going to have a busy day if they reverse today. Then on the Swiss yen also, Swiss yen has got two levels. Swiss I'm not after, but I'm after the yen long again. So shorting the Swiss yen will give me that long on the yen. But I need a retracement back. You can see this 50 to 60% level. I like the 61% level more. This is an overnight gap. This is the silly gaps. I'm not too crazy to mark that. But if I get a very decent candle reversal there, I will attempt it. But I would prefer to see a test of the 61%. That's more in normal trading hours, and that's a support level. It could become resistance, and that's what I'm after. So a strong candle reversal of the first level here will get me cautiously short. A nice test of the 61% level and a strong candle reversal, that will get me fully short. But guys, trading isn't just about my insights. Please fill up the comments below this video. You can support this channel by checking out all the links in the description. Thank you for joining me today on the trading journey. Remember that trading carries risk, but don't forget to trade responsibly and never trade with money you cannot afford to lose. I can't wait to see my next video. Until then, trade well.